Hey, what's up everybody? My name's Tobias, and in today's video, I'm going to be doing a review of this new audio interface by the brand Maono. I have it right here. It's called the Maono PS22, and in my opinion, I think it's going to be a direct competitor with the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. So right now, I'm going to switch from my camera microphone to the Audio-Technica AT4040 plugged into the Maono PS22. The reason that I'm using this microphone is because the AT4040 is the most expensive microphone that I own. It goes for $300, and it's also a large diaphragm condenser microphone. Meaning that, yeah, the PS22 supplies phantom power to both of its inputs independently at the flip of a switch. And just really quick guys, I'm going to use my phone to turn off my aquarium filters because I have a few aquariums in here, and I don't want them to be making noise in the background. But like I was saying, both inputs accept both 1/4-inch cables and XLR cables. And both inputs also have buttons to change the impedance for when you're plugging in an instrument, which would be like the equivalent to the instrument buttons found on the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. And I actually did make another video where I compared the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 and the Maono PS22, but I'm going to put that video out after I put this video out. So in this video, I'm going to tell you a bit more about the PS22, then we'll do some different audio tests, I'm going to switch between a couple different microphones, and then I'll even mic up my acoustic guitar, and I'll show you what it's like to record two separate tracks simultaneously with the PS22. So right now, the microphone that I'm using is the Maono PM500. It's the most expensive condenser microphone that Maono makes at this moment in time. It's also a large diaphragm condenser. I have it plugged into the first input on the PS22, and of course I have that phantom power turned on. Most condenser microphones will require phantom power. And now I'm going to talk about what kind of outputs you get on the PS22. Of course, you have the left and right 1/4-inch outputs, which will go to your studio monitors. The monitors I have are the KRK Rocket 5s. I'm pretty sure most people are probably familiar with those ones. And then of course you have the USB-C port, which you will connect to your computer for power, as well as data transfer. If you are connecting to your computer like I am right now, then you have to flip that switch under power source to the right. If you're using one of the other outputs, you will need to plug a USB-C cable into the USB-C port on the left side under power source, and also flip the switch underneath power source to the left. The USB-C with the Android/iOS symbol is for if you are connecting a mobile device, and the 3.5mm output to the right of that is meant for connecting a device such as a smartphone or a tablet via a 3.5mm TRRS cable. Alright guys, so right now I'm going to show you guys an example of recording two tracks at the same time. I have the PM500, which I showed you earlier. That is going to be miking up my guitar, and this microphone right here is the Maono PD400X. It's the most expensive dynamic microphone that I own, and it's also the most expensive dynamic microphone that Maono makes at this moment in time. So I have this one plugged into the first input, I have this one plugged into the second input, and I have the stereo selection selected on the audio interface. That allows you to record two separate tracks at the same time. If you have it set to mono, it will record both of these microphones onto one track. So yeah, here we go. This is what the guitar sounds like. There's no mixing or EQing or anything like that in this video. The only thing I might do is adjust the volume levels of the tracks, and that's it. So yeah, just to give you guys an idea for how it sounds. All right, and next I'll do a little demonstration of me singing and playing guitar at the same time. I gotta change these guitar strings. Just playing them right now, they don't sound great, to be honest, but anyways, we'll make do for this video. I've got a really bad feeling in the pit of my stomach. I swear I never saw it coming. In the heat of the summer, I should have only been looking out for myself. Looking out for myself and no one else. I can't stop running around this town like I'm somebody else now. Why keep me waiting around? around. Did you ever think about anyone else? Why keep me waiting around? Like the common sense that I thought you had. Why keep me waiting around? Did you ever think about a consequence? Why keep me waiting around? Like the decency that I thought you had. Why keep me waiting around? Did you ever think about anyone else? Why keep me waiting around? Like the common sense that I thought you had. Why keep me waiting around? Did you ever think about a consequence? Why keep me waiting around? Like the decency that I thought you had. Alright guys, hopefully that gave you an idea of how that kind of works, recording 2 tracks at the same time. Alright guys, so next I just want to do a quick talking comparison between the Maono PS22 and the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. I'm going to leave the microphone exactly where it is, and I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2. So right now the audio is coming through the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2, so let me know down in the comments below guys, can you tell a difference between the sound of one audio interface from the other? So now I'm back on the PS22. And on another note, the PS22 does have some additional features that the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 does not have, such as those extra outputs, and also on the front of the interface, just like the Scarlett 2i2, there's an adjustable volume knob for the headphones and your left and right speaker outputs, but there's also another knob that lets you toggle between software monitoring on your computer and direct monitoring from the interface. So I like that. You can toggle between one or the other, or you can also have a mix of a little bit of one and a little bit of the other, or an equal mix of both if you have the knob set to the middle. In the end, I think the Maono PS22 is a great audio interface for the price. I think the quality of the audio is really good, but as usual, I would love to know what you guys think down in the comments below. Were you able to tell a difference between the sound of one audio interface and the other? If you were able to, let me know down in the comments below, and make sure to stay tuned for my next video where I compare the features of the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 and the Maono PS22. And as usual, if you did like this video or if it helped you out, I'd really appreciate it if you went down there and gave this video a like. If you'd like to see more of my videos in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also that bell notifications button. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'll go ahead and put my handle right here, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Peace!